you'll be surprised that by the time you come there in the next 6 months or 1 year, that's the water you're looking at will giving you blue color. So the GMD of this company, they will see him travel all over. They feel that it's just too much money to throw out there. No. One of the major skills that you can acquire in real estate is exposure. And exposure is learning. So when I'm measuring water this, there are things that we have seen and we know that it can be replicated. That water they are saying dirty is just few chemicals, and you realize that the water is brand new. And we have consultants, contractors who we are working with. Like recently now, we just have a partnership that we're about to sign with now for a German company. They were there yesterday. And we don't want to do normal conventional building again of molding blocks and all that. We want to use solutions, latest technology. So those are the kind of innovations we are bringing on board. Now yesterday we were asking him, okay, what can we do for the perimeter fencing of this place? And the guy said we have what we call aqua board. I was saying, what is aqua board? We have me from the word aqua, I know it's water. So I was like, what is aqua board? He said that's
direct extent.
Yes. So he said that board is the best option for the world. You don't need to do anything. There is no amount of water that wants to touch it that will make it dissolve or anything. Or can go and be a tool that come and tell us, let's move. So those are the kind of solutions we are bringing on board. Okay? I told you that it might be here before. You're welcome, sir.
Yes. Good evening, sir.
Thank you all for coming today. How many of you are existing GBS subscribers?
Members, I guess everything in two of them.
The two of them.
Laduna, Apple, and Asana.
Okay.
Aspiring investor. Syrian investor, so just still trying to understand and get to see that it's there.
Well, you're all welcome. It's good to have you. I hope someone joins us virtually.
Yes, it's 3.
Yeah, well,
But how many do you have now?
2, but they just left. They said I should send the recordings to them.
Two have more.
And that they're busy.
That's fine. Well, once again, I want to thank you for coming and welcome to our head office here back. Well, I'll join you about earlier at 8. We'll have to get together for our 10th wedding anniversary. So it's been a major event. I'll just share a few things with us and move on. One, for those of you already investors, I want to thank you for doing business with our company. I hope we will continue to try our best to live up to expectation. Number 2 is also to share that you're on the right track when it comes to trying to be an investor. Nobody ultimately becomes financially free until money works for them. Okay? Nobody becomes rich by working for money. To never happen. We all have a job. I still have a job as a GFD of this company. That's a job. Any salary. But we're foolish to count on that as what will make me wealthy, even though I do not count. Right? And oftentimes, when I say this, people don't even get it. Like, but you own the company. Once I sell the land, it no longer is the company's own. It now becomes the owner. I don't know if you get my point. So, and I've seen this happen with business owners. You know, before he was wealthy, tomorrow it's back to zero. Because oftentimes we're not understanding that owning a business is not what makes you wealthy. It's becoming an investor that makes you wealthy. In other words, what are you putting money into? Even when you stop working, okay, the value of that thing, when you choose to sell it, or the residual income that thing brings, makes you a lot wealthy. Is this making sense? Okay? That is ultimately how real wealth is battled. And until we start looking inwards, and that's why I say congratulations, some of you have started that journey. Until looking inwards and say, how do I start putting money into something? Right? And a day will come. What is coming from GVest or the various landed properties I own, or the combination of the two, when I decide to let it out, sell it, or the returns I'm getting from so-called GFNs is even more than what I'm earning as active income, as a salary, as a sportsman, or as a speaker. Public speaking is self-employed. It can make you financially free. All my colleagues in public speaking don't know that. That a public speaker does not make you financially free. That is that you become an investor using the money you probably make from public speaking to put into something that can continue to bring money even when you are now old and you cannot even do public speaking. Right? Or what the public speaking you are doing cannot bring the level of income that used to be. That's why you can say, I am financially free. I hope this makes sense at all. So I give you an example of two guys. That's sport people. Michael Jordan. Second person is Floyd Mayweather. These guys have been said to be richer after Michael Jordan retired from basketball than when he was playing basketball. Floyd Mayweather has become richer after he retired from boxing than when he was in boxing. Why? They decided to take the money they earned from basketball and boxing and put into an investment that was bringing in returns for them. So Floyd Mayweather, for example, started real estate investment, what type of GVS you guys are doing, and he put in first money was $5 million. And every month he was getting 1%, making a total of 12% a year. That's 50,000. When he saw how good that is, guess what he did? He got $100 million. Started earning $1 million every month. That's 12 million a year. Now, how many of us can also survive? I don't care how wasteful you are. $12 million is enough for you to pay your rent, to pay fund your car, pay your mortgage, do whatever you need to. And that's the mindset. That's really where all of us need to do this thing. How do I get to a point where what is coming in every month from all the various investment I've done is way more than what I need to pay my bills. At that point, you can say, I am now financially free. Is this making sense to talk? Number two that I want to share is that as you then start investing, try to ask other people to join that journey, because it's also another way to make money. I tell people that rich people make more money from referral. As I say, your network to protect your network. The rule is you must have done it before you ask them to do it. Because if you have not done it, they will discourage you. So you will even do it, and they will still not do it. But once for some of you are invested, you want to tell your friends, hey, I have put in my money into this company. Right? I think it's a good one. That's if you have a good experience with us. Okay? They never owed me. The two of you have gotten returns on my son. Oh, it's just a membership, not investable. So, we paid, there was somebody 9.6 million. She has a 14 million. She just got 9.6. That's 9%. Almost 25%. I think that's what I'm doing. So she has got a return. And it's funny how one of the things she was sharing with me said, you know what? Now that I've gotten my return, and that's what I've been waiting for, I want to get all my friends to come and invest. Because it means I can get, I think it's 2% commission will give away refer for GVS, and then give 5%, and 10% refer land, and 5% refer house. This is one of the smartest things you can do. I did there's this particular second passport investment. As soon as I did it, I told my friend he did it as well. Right? I'm entitled to something. I think it's $20,000. I can't remember that amount. But I'm entitled to something, just that I referred something. And he's even grateful that I referred him to somebody trustworthy that did the thing. So rich people make money from their network by referring those networks to credible, remember, credible I've done business with this organization. They are real, they are not scammer, they don't disappear. Right? I have done it. Here's the evidence of how I've done it. You too, I'm encouraging you to what? To do business with them. This is one of the smartest ways to build wealth and continue to build wealth. I want to thank you once again. I hope you learned a thing or two from what I've shared. Number one, take investing seriously. Your passive income is ultimately how you become financially free. And this is for everybody, including myself. So every time I build my life in such a way that my passive income is able to take care of it. Number two, referral. I build my life in such a way that there is no month I don't earn millions from referral. Either I'm referring people to a property, I'm referring people to do something. And why mine is good is because I can run again. I only refer them to something I've tested, I know it's real. It's not that the one that person will have terrible experience and then I spoil my reputation. No. I only do what I have done. It worked for me. Again. So that way, he's happy. I helped him solve this problem. I referred him to a credible organization. I'm happy as well because I got something for just referring the person. Ultimately, this is very, very key that we take home here. Your ability to keep looking for good deals that add value to you and to others is how your wealth continues to grow and expand. Once again, thank you for coming. I appreciate you. And I hope to see you at the top. 5 years, 10 years from now, your advice made me financially free. Or today now I earn 5 million every month from those two strategies. Investment and referring people to good investment opportunities. God bless you.
Congratulations on your 10th anniversary.
Thank you very much, guys. God bless you.
I said it now. I said it, I don't know before the end of the meeting. I think it has been a very busy day for me. So, yes. You can't invite you here, I'm not sure. That is why you have to come. I think he has even done the song. And I was reading about him yesterday. And someone picked him up. Like, just went away from Macedonia and nobody had a bathroom again. Where is he? So the brother picked him up. And you know what he's doing? He left him. He owns 28% of high-rising buildings in Amsterdam. So, in Amsterdam.
20% of all the high-rising
buildings. If it doesn't go up, you know what they say in the foreign companies, that they don't sell that. They will even give 20 stories and they will sell from 10 to 20 to you. You are the one that will transfer it to generation to generation. And that's what it is. So they even try to bring in, there is a club having issue now, they want to go and bring him from retirement. What do you mean? It doesn't make sense to him. So all he does now is he sits with his family, enjoy his money, and it's fine. When I said I have to take time to go and read about that, that's actually true. He was a good coach. He won Champions League for back in 2006. He won, the few people that won Champions as a player and as a coach, he's one of them. They are very few. So what could have happened to him? And someone picked him up, a reporter, and they went to check and they did some check on it. Madonna is sitting from real estate. So many of them ended up being bankrupt as poor people. They didn't get that scope. Look at Ronaldo today. They go and buy this hotel, buy this, buy that. They are just planning for the future. Because all these endorsements, Ronaldo has scored only 2 goals this season. People who are watching football for Man U, all competition. Endorsement will go down. It was bought by Madrid for 87 million. Madrid sold it to Juve for 100. Man U bought for 20. What is that? Law of diminishing return. But it is that, all those funds that will tie down. You're going to read about Beckham. So, see, the truth of, Andy has said it all, the truth of the whole story is investment. That 20 naira that you feel like is not enough. I was sharing a story with CGFNs. I was in Lokoja. No problem. I was in Lokoja. And I bought the land then, not even a luxurious house plot. How much? 350,000, 2016. I've left the land, I just went it around, put gate, and I left it like I'm going. As of today, they are begging me to come and sell for 6 million. And I'm telling them I'm not in need of money. Let it be there. But I was shocked. Like, what's going on? How many percent? Hey, guys, go and check down my land. Because what age do you say I don't want problem for my life again? Just like Raga that I talked about. Just be eating, go to gym. We have some of them in Banana now. All what they do, they wake up in the morning, they run around the estate, go back to the house, have 1 or 2 meetings. How far with the investment there? It's 25 billion, okay. Thank you very much. Hello, shopper. What club they need? And that's how they live their life. And when I look at all those things, that's what I want to. By 45, no stress of 7 to 7. I'm here now on a Sunday. And I also be with my family, I have a family bonding and all that. I've not gotten there. If I get there on a Sunday evening, nothing can take me out of my house. It's what I want. I said, send money on errand. And that's what I spent there. They will jog. I mean, how many days them? They jog around and all their major work. They are back in the house. I have 2 or 3 meetings. That is what.
They don't have meetings as their job.
As their job. There is one particular guy I've been waiting to, like one day, I will just stop my Uber in the morning and go and meet him. Once I'm coming in the morning, 7:15, 7:20, he's coming back from his job and his phone is hanging here and his earpiece. He's talking. I know those conversations are not just casual conversation. So that is the level we need to project ourselves to. And you don't get there one day. Little drops. And I always tell people, any location you get to, any place you get to, the first thing you should be looking for. Forget about naturalization. I used to tell people this. Forget about naturalization by marriage or by anything. The one and only naturalization I believe in is what? By land. When I moved from Okotokoja to Akure, the first thing I'm looking for is what? Land. It's not about, yes, I will rent a place and stay. But the major thing is for me to say, yes, I'm now a main person in this land. Let me have at least 2-3 plots, fenced land. And when they check the CFO, and they will know that, yes, it is my name that is on it. I'm already a citizen. There are some people from that place that they don't have land here. Please, it's something that we cannot overemphasize. As I've said, you have joined as a member, 500k that comes. I want to be part of Obudu housing scheme. And every year, you know that there's something is coming. Leave the money, forget it there. You have Acton, you have Asaba, okay. We have promo for people who are existing clients. Which promo? 70%. 70%? Are you aware? You are not aware? Any new line? 70%. Anyone you want, apart from the only one that's not there is Obudu. You share it, anyone. Once you are an existing client, for our 7 years anniversary, we give you 70%. You are interested? It's not about think, it's just 7 slots. That's the point. That's why I like what this man said. He said, I want to be liquid. No, but it's not there now. Money here is 70%. Like money here now is 5 million. We give you 70% of the land, you pay 1.5. You get it. So Those are the things we just, as if that you are an existing client. Or just like people that used to monitor Nigeria. What you monitor is, what is my company doing? What is the next thing they are up to? I think that's the best advice. At least 1 hour, 30 minutes a day. Then you go through their page. What is the new thing they are doing? Is wisdom. Those days when stock was still the happening thing. Some people will sit on the stock and be understanding the flow. Yeah, this one lost 2 kobo. Well, let me move my money to the one that I appreciate by 10 naira. And that's how they do the transaction. That's my concept to you, sir. You have to properly also you are a big man, you are a wealthy man. But it's good to always say, GTS Jones, maybe after your daily work, between 7 and 7:15 p.m. What is on their page? But does it as much real estate there? Okay, just read. You might not even use it for anything that day, but it will guide you like this one that you are not aware of now. A lot of clients took advantage of it. We even stopped. We have people who are subscribed to the first one. We were looking for 7, we got 10. Some clients were still begging. They were still increasing as we are, let's do another 7 and all that. So, anyway, we'll talk about that if you are still interested. You know, I will use something that I need 50%. Alright, thank you very much everyone for coming. Do you have any question?
You mentioned G&A.
Yes.
One can start.
He even said it better. He said it better. He called it referral.
What's the process?
You do it today before you go open. Just send the link, register. You have your code. You are good. Anywhere your location is, you have location everywhere. Groups. The one that is close to your residence, where you are staying, will pin you with them. You have a coordinator there. So if there's any activity, they keep you on board. And if you want to come to the office, like you have 10 people that you have made on codes.
Yes, at one of them, I can't really.
One with white or one with yellow. White.
So I want to ask, when did you move into this place?
February this year.
Oh, is this it?
Yeah, we move in.
Okay.
We are already in the first hour of place. So we want to come from that place. I think it was October last year. We want to lodge. We have staff who stays here.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, this year you moved into this
place.
Okay.
February this year.
That's fine.
Director of Operations for GTS Holdings. Dr. Stephen is on our wedding absent, and I just told my 2 comrades here the reason why he's on our wedding absent. You can see another event is ongoing. Today is the 10th wedding anniversary of him and wife. So that's why you are seeing a lot of activity out there. So he has a lot of guests that is attending to right now. So possibly we might still meet him before the end of this little discussion of him to just possibly to say hello and have a conversation with him briefly. So before we go further, I'd like to meet everybody here. This your name, what other thing I want to know, where you're from, and in what way are you connected to people's family. So just briefly. So where do I start from? I start from here. I'm not sure this man can hear you. He's even trying to explain his ears.
My name is Chukwuebuka Emmanuel Oka.
Okay.
I'm from Imo State. Connected to the press only
Property, which are estate? Asabana. When did you buy Aton? Our old property. So when did you buy it? 2020. Okay. Asabana. That's good. Okay.
Okay, my name is Otito Kafu from Enugu State. I've been following the doctor since I was in school. So when I came to Lagos, I said, okay, let me join the cooperative. I joined earlier this year, I think by May.
May this year. Okay. So you are a member of the cooperative.
Yes, but I'm not be following the activities going on.
Okay.
So that's why I'm here to be integrated.
To be integrated.
To be initiated.
To be initiated. Okay. All right. And now with the wonderful car.
Thank you. Oh, my name is Israel Akilaja. I'm based in Lagos, on the island in Unicom precisely. So I'm connected to GTEx through cooperative. I'm just a new member. And then I've also been following Dr. Stephen on Facebook. And then also hoping to also be part of GTEXO.
Okay. All right, sir.
My name is Oladimeji. I'm from Ogun State.
Oladimeji. Where we are such names. Okay.
I'm from Ogun State. Well, I'm a potential investor, aspiring investor in GTEX.
Okay.
Basically, for now.
For now. Okay. It's good to have you here. Okay. So the reason why we call our clients, we are existing potential clients for dinners, for meetings is one thing we believe as a company is communication. Once you stop communicating with your clients, before you know it, you lose them. So we believe, Dr. Stephen believes that from time to time, there should be a movement where I was in the bank before, we call it village meeting. There is a meeting whereby you call every of your clients just to be able to keep them abreast of what is going on, what the plan is, and what we plan to do, what we are doing at the moment and what we plan to do in the future. So that's the essence of when we say, okay, investors dinner. So someone was talking to me today on chat, he said, you just calling for dinner, this and that. I said, it's for you people. It's not because I don't want to rest. I've been working like 7 days in a week now, Monday to Sunday. Not because I don't want to rest. That was just like a good person. But if you want to have your client, either existing or potential, to be involved with what you are doing, then you have to give me your time. And that's the main reason why we are here this evening again. Like you are an aspiring investor, you are a member of the cooperative. Now we have different levels of clients now. You understand what I'm saying? You are aspiring, you are the level of cooperative, you are registered, you already acquired property. Right? Maybe you are still having doubts. This person can tell you, no, like I said, he has bought a house since 2020. Now I'm very sure the amount he bought at 2020, how much did you buy at 2020? 1.5. Have you confirmed the latest price now? Okay, I'll tell you before you leave. So those are the reasons why we bring our clients together, just to involve them in what we are doing. Who can tell me what we did yesterday as a GTS family? Who can tell me? Let me know, are you following GTS? Let me ask Mr. Oladimeji. Something happened yesterday.
Yeah, sorry. I was, I came in from Abuja, so I've been traveling. In fact, in the last few days, in the last 4 days or so, I've been traveling. I think from Kano to Abuja, from Abuja to Lagos. This morning I'm going to.
That's what I understand. It's a good one. Okay, who wants to tell me from this side? Something happened about business yesterday. Like this one, I said to even be aware because he's involved in our properties already. We launched our biggest estate yesterday. Ogudu.
Okay, I saw it actually.
You saw it all.
I saw it.
Yes, that's our own big baby yesterday. It's the biggest, the most expensive estate you have ever launched. So it's our big baby now. I've been there today like twice, just to ensure that things are going on right and some prospect wants to buy and wants to come for inspection. So immediately I left church. Like I had to connect to Ogudu just to ensure that the things are done the right way. As operations now, we have to ensure that everything is going on fine. So that's our big baby. Now the question someone asked me that why would we go and put money in a place like that? You saw it online, right?
Yes,
you saw the water. You saw what was your mind?
This celebrity did this thing for you.
Pretty much.
Yes, pretty much.
Yeah. He was there live yesterday.
I saw it.
Anthony Lawan. You know Tony Lawan?
Of course.
Yeah, I'm sure of them. Yeah, the two of them were on ground yesterday at the launch, just to associate and see what we are doing.
Where is that place?
We could just 15 minutes from here.
15 minutes from here.
After when you cross Tomiland Bridge,
Tomiland Bridge,
then
yes.
you proceed before you get to K2. Before you get
Into
to
Alakbere,
Alakbere.
yes.
So
You see it in the two sides.
it's
You have
in between. It's
to
in between Alakbere.
mainland, between mainland, it's just like the link between mainland and island. Once you are going, you see it either to the right or to the left. You see that this is Ogudu. And you see the bus stop itself, very big. Once you see the bus stop, you know that. So that's our big building now. And the truth of the matter is, someone was talking to me today. I said, we have just 10 plots to sell there. The rest was like, it's very small. I said, yes. But that's where we can make the real money. We have 60 plots, and we want to do our housing project too. So if we sell all the plots to plant, we are going to build our own house. So out of the 60 plots, the only plot we are selling is what? 10. And the customer was trying to argue, okay, your own is to come and pay. Don't argue how many we are selling. That's what the company has decided. So pick your own out of the 10, because the remaining ones we are building house. It's a house that we want to sell. And that is the main thing that GTS is focusing on. So the question is, how do we partner? How do we be involved? You are a member of the cooperative. I'm very sure we have read the brochure, the manuscript of how the cooperative works. You don't need to go and get the 60 million to come and buy a plot in Ogudu. With your 1 million naira, with your 2 million naira, you can do what we call fractional ownership in a place like that. We are trying to build housing units, 6 stories of a 2-bedroom, a mansionette, and all that. As we are doing that, we are seeking for partnership. So the reason why you are a member of the cooperative is that you can partner with us. We don't take loan from bank. In the last 14 years of operation, we have never taken loan from any bank. We work with what our client pays. So the only people that someone asked in the media yesterday that who is bankrolling us, that someone cannot go into a big project like this and not have a backup where money is coming from. And the answer is simple. We work with our client money. Anything we do in this company is on the sales. There is no loan anywhere. And DNB has said that even if there will be need for loan, it has to be a foreign loan, not a local bank loan. Because we know the reason now. Recently, a bank took over a property of a particular estate. Why they took loan? They couldn't pay back. And you understand that it is recession. It's not as if the person does not want to pay you. And the next thing is that you went ahead and take the property that the person used to take loan from you. What does that mean? The bank too does not want the good of the person. So anything, we are not taking any loan from the local bank. So where do we get our money from? You. And the target is to have 50,000 subscribers on the GPS cooperative by the end of December 31st, 2022. Imagine we have 50,000 registered members, and each of them are doing fractional ownership of 1 million. Let's just take a count. I mean, 1 million times 50,000. Do you understand where we are coming from? So that is the essence. So don't wait until you get the millions. Okay, I have my 2 million. I want to partner with GTest. You put your 2 million, we'll give you your interest rate. Okay, you're going to get 20% annually. What does that mean? We use your money to build. Whether we are getting rental income or anything, at the end of the 1 year, you know what you are expecting. So that is where you can play very well without waiting for the big money to invest in, like, okay, like now, we could do 70 million per plot. And there's a slogan here, you don't wait to buy land. You buy land and wait. So how can you buy? I saw to a client recently, the client did what you did, G-Vest. He invested 20 million and he got an interest after 1 year of 3 million, 3.6 million. The same time, we are doing our promo for our Billionaire property in Ibadan. And how much was the promo? 2 million. As he was getting the 3.6 from the investment, he just got into the money at 2 million one plot. Remaining how much? 1.6. He paid for documentation. The only money left for him to settle was developmental. He said, I will do that after 1 month. And after 1 month, he cleared the developmental from the investment that he did. Now look at it, he got 3.6. He invested back. Money as of today is how much? 5 million. If you wait for another 1 year again, I'm going to show you will maybe 7 million or 10 million. And she's already multiplying investment. So, from different angles, I'm happy that we've seen 3 different categories here: a landowner, givers cooperative, aspiring investor. So, it's easy for me to connect the 3. So, Mr. Admeti, let me even ask, why are you still aspiring? Are you still having doubts? Are you still looking at, okay, are they sure? Are they real? So, let me hear from you.
I have a couple of lots of planning out. So when I say I'm aspiring, I'm just trying to diversify, diversify in the sense that, because it's like for me, I think a few months ago, I went to do fixed deposits. I actually did, but the money I got for like a month,
That's frustrating.
I had to just go and, so I'm just looking at diversifying. I'm somebody with, I have a couple of plots online, various about 4 locations already.
Service plot.
No, they are service plots. I bought from the, what's it called? Developers, yes, they are service plots. So I'm just looking to diversify.
Good. So that your fixed deposit that you stored, why not come for our GVS? Juicing rate.
No,
the longer you're waiting, you're losing money.
I'm not losing money.
Okay.
I'm an ex-banker.
Which bank?
I work Ecobank.
Ecobank.
I work in Ecobank. I'm currently working in the agri space now. I left bank in 2015.
I left before me. I left 2017.
Okay, which bank is that?
I went to 3 of them. FCMB. We went again to Regiment Union Bank. I left again. And I joined Zenith and I moved again. So I left 2017. So you left before me. So go ahead, sir.
So I'm just, me, I'm somebody who is, I'm an investment savvy person. So the reason when I told her I was going to come, one of the reasons I said, I was going to come is to let me, I've been following your activities online. You get, I think there's one employee stuff. I think there was one promo. I even bought into it because I got the links to the books, material, software, and I also think they said that I will have access to physical, to the ticket to. Yes, I don't know if I'll be able to come, but I just did it. So, and why I'm doing this is just to build. I'm building capacity. So, at my own time, when I'm ready, and there are so many factors. When I'm ready, and I think, like I told you now, I am trying to just diversify. Basically, that's what I'm doing. I have a couple of plots too. I'm still paying for. I think altogether, actually, I have about close to 9 plots scattered in different places, and I'm still paying for some. Just some are fully paid, and I'm also working on my own personal project. Like I told you, I'm just trying to diversify. Like for instance, now I can put in when that time comes, when I'm convinced, maybe fix maybe 5 million naira for maybe 3 years, and when that money comes with the interest rate, I can just put it on the project. So that's what I'm trying to do.
The client got 9.6 million last week.
Yes, I
I've
followed you. The most important thing is, to be honest with you, I'm convinced. I don't have any doubt. You understand? I don't have any doubt. But the thing is, I don't know. I'm an investment savvy person.
Okay. I just want to have an idea why you are still. Since you are an investment savvy.
There's no doubt.
No doubt. Okay.
It's just I'm trying to. At the same time, I don't want to be too illiquid. Because if I tie my money down too much in landed property or this, then if I have an opportunity. Like recently, a developer needed money to clear space in Abuja, and he wanted to sell the plots and all that. So unfortunately, I had some money, and I had to just talk to him that we they accept social amount and land. You know, I bought that land and discounted. And so me too, I want to be liquid, and you know, I want to have.
You want to take opportunities.
Exactly, I want to, you know, so that I won't put all my money tied down, because to sell the land too, you know, land is not like, for instance, now if I invest in, I used to be in the stock market investor then, you know, if I invested in stock, maybe for instance, if I had money in stock, I have money in stock, it's more liquid and it's easy for me to convert it to cash than the land. So I'm trying to be necessary. I'm also trying to be liquid, so that what, like I said, I told that I wanted to quickly do some investment of like 2 million, but when that opportunity came, I had to quickly take about it. That land is supposed to be like for 4 million, so 4 or 5 million, but I got it for 2 point something. So
Yoruba will say, sorry for the name, Yoruba will say, Toloro. Yes, people who have the money that run the business. So that was which I understand very well. Okay, I think I'm okay with that. But the fact that I can even understand the angle where you're coming from, being an ex-banker, a stockbroker, and everything. So since you said there's no doubt again, you're just looking for the right channel.
Exactly.
And the right time. The right time to put in the money. I will hold my way to keep up with you. Alright, you're welcome. So right here is our additional. Beside it is one of our, what is the title? The senior wealth advisor for Latest Holdings. We call him our MD. And here is Nimoti Jimo. He's an accountant by discipline, and he's one of our police officers. He's the one that holds us accountable. Even when I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, you can give me query like 3 times a day and say, explain why you're not doing what you're supposed to do. So they decided to join us this evening also. Just for you to know there is no new, it's not a one-man show. We have different. If you have come here on the Monday, you know that this place is filled up. The staff strength here is about 80 or 90.
80. Okay, this is your office in Lagos?
Yes, this is our
really? Yeah. Is your... Oh, okay.
We have a branch in the morning.
Oh, okay.
That is the airport. Yeah.
Where you have the different offices, GTEx homes.
Ginido. We have 14 subsidiaries. And we are still bringing up many. GTEx Security, GTEx Academy. Okay, you are GTEx Academy, and here GTEx Academy. You would tell me now, basically, the Lifestyle Consults, they are the mobile packages, the Dr. Stevens branch of the person. Give us the subsidiaries.
GTEx Media, Ginido, the recent one, Inventible, and the rest of others.
No, the rest of that. I want them to hear.
Okay, there's GTEx
If you want the phone, it's friend.
There's GTEx Farm, there's GTEx Soft, GTEx Media, GTEx Academy, there's Ginido, there's Grey Media, there's SSC, there's GTEx Home, there's GTEx Land, there's GPES, that's 10.
GTEx and Associates.
There's GTEx exactly, that's 11.
Okay, so how?
Staff strength of 80. You said
Yeah, in this space alone. Globally, we are over 300.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, I think we see, as our last week, we brought in about 20 sales managers, or 20 or 15. The level is huge. So the staff strength is on the increase on a daily basis. So G&A, let's just talk briefly, because we have different connects. Even as an investment person, you can be a part of a G&A that you sell, you still earn commission. You understand? If you don't understand, you know where I'm coming from. You have someone, yes, you have someone buy property. Okay. And you link with Naomi, or with me and say, so person is my client, he wants to buy from you people. You sell for the person buys, you get 10%. So that's another half of the business. We call it GTEx and Associates. They are like independent marketers. We call them consultants. So for everybody who is sitting down here, you are free. You can have close for someone on Friday. It's not the staff. It's just someone that just feel like I have someone you can sell for, and they give the number to a staff. And the person called. Close. I think 3 plots at different estates. The person gets 10% on every of those things. Life is beautiful. So that one is even a major part that Dr. Stephen does not even joke with. As of today, what's the population of GNA members? Over 8,000 active ones. So they were even with us at the launch yesterday. So what they are meant for is get the prospect, bring them on board. So you don't need to come to the office, you are not even a staff, that's why we call them consultants. And we have many of our clients who even do that. I have a client who I'm following up with that. He said he has 10 leads to give me. They are his friends. Now, how did we get there? For this man that is here, you hear this now. Our developmental fee and documentation fee, the client feels it's too much for him to pay. I said, okay, fine. You can generate this money by selling. He said, how? Subscribe for our G&A members. Bring your friends, let them buy. If they buy, you get 10% commission or whatever you sell. And you settle your bills. The person was like, if that's so, is it possible? I said, yes. And as at yesterday, I was registered. Today, he said he will send me 10 names. I'll follow up with them. They will buy. He has already told them. And use that they have capacity. Imagine they buy 5 million property, 10 of them, that's 50 million. She gets 10%, 5 million. She has settled the developmental, she has settled the documentation. And immediately I gave her the option. Because we've been talking for 2 days, she was not getting what I was saying. I said, okay, the problem here is even simple. Can you get people that will buy land and the commission use it? She said, yes, you can get them. Don't let us argue about discounts now. Let's argue about how you can make money from us and you settle your deal. And that's where that's the direction we are moving towards now. So regardless of who you are, whether a landowner with us, a GVest cooperative member, like the man that is just back in Lagos that want to be initiated, the best place to be initiated first is the GNA. You have uncles, you have people that you have met in Kano, in Abuja, that you know that they have capacity. Bring them on board. If you know that you don't have all the knowledge to sell to them, we are available. Give us a call, we will help you sell to them. And there is transparency. One of our core values is integrity. If we know that you bring the person and we just help you to come, you get your commission. We are not after your commission, you get it, and from there you can start even buying property. Like the scheme we are running now, we call it mini estate. Estate in an estate, and that's part of the mentorship program of Dr. Stephen. Like there are many people that want to go into this real estate business, but they don't even know how. And we have gone through the rigor, the stress. Yesterday I was still talking with about 12 from Munile in Urudu. I hate smoke from cigarettes. I can't just help it yesterday when they were throwing out the smoke. I have to talk to them like this. I have to talk to them. But we have gone through all this rigor, and we are saying, don't bother with the Munile issue. Come and buy a luxury service plot. 1 acre, 2 acre. Build your estate in our estate. You are not having a stress of government, stress of CFO or any documentation. Just come into our estate. We help you. If you want us to build for you, you have your own contractor. Come and build. Make money from your own real estate. From there, you cannot say, okay, I have grown capacity. I want to go and acquire my own land elsewhere and start what? Buying my estate. Like this man that is in Atom. Maybe go to one plot.
Where is Atom?
Atom, very close to Delta. Some
No.
yes, very. How many minutes to Canada? I think about 20 minutes or 15 minutes. 15 minutes to Canada. So, different options that we have around for people to key in. And as much as you want to be client, you can still be making money. Okay, you want to say something? I saw that your energy is there. Shoot it.
Basically, you said quite a lot of this. So basically, even for me as a person, as a staff, also, when I'm trying to, one way I communicate when I'm trying to tell people about GVS is that, okay, look here, I'm also a member. So it's not just me just trying to sell to you. I'm also a part of this particular thing. And, you know, you mentioned the fact that we are open with our processes. It's something you can talk to 10 staff and you hear the same thing talking to everybody. So GVest and GTX and associate, like it's like a leveling ground for everybody. You have 5 million to invest, you can come. You have 2 million, you have 100 million also. You can easily, you know, just come on board, and then it's a leveling ground, like Mr. Shason has described it. And this, I so much, I was forced, compelled to come here because I know that a lot of things will be dropped, a lot of maybe nuggets you would like to call it, because, you know, he mentioned something which I really loved about the fact that he wants to invest, but he still wants to be liquid. That's something that even as an investor might not really be about. So you have a lot of money, just put into something. So an opportunity can come first and then you are tied down. And you try to compare real estate with stocks. That one is easily liquidated, this one is not. So that's like a wisdom. So if you have the chance and the liquidity, it's just very smart to, let me just put this here and keep this to just be, so that especially during this tough economy, people are trying to sell. A friend of mine posted a house yesterday. The person is relocating abroad. The furniture, 4-bedroom apartment with 2 cars, 170 million. It sold out in an hour. You can imagine, just because I think this money was person's flight. He just wanted to get rid of it that same yesterday. So there are a lot of things like that just coming up, left and right, especially in this economy. And also, even because of the economy, developers like we are even trying to beat our prices down. That's why you get pre-launch discount. For example, we wanted to do outrightly before, but now they're saying just drop 25 million naira. So these are opportunities that you can easily key into. GVES now even saying, if you can even just be a member first before you even consider investing, and that effort will continue to come to a dinner like this, learn more about investment and start planning on how you can start setting structures for your wealth. So all this, I believe it's a good step towards building sustainable structures for our individual financial freedom.
The last one there is key, financial freedom. What CBN focuses more. They say it, they are not sure if they are doing everything in their capacity to ensure it. Financial freedom and financial inclusion. That's their goal for the past 3 or 4 years. Financial inclusion, financial freedom. They are not sure they are doing anything. CBN.
Oh, okay.
They spent millions of dollars to train people. I have people who work there. They will say, we went for a training on financial inclusion, on financial literacy. I say, what is training people are going for? They are not seeing it outside and all that. So, what does that mean? Help yourself. The government of today, they are just government for themselves by themselves. It's not government for people by people. And that's why every little opportunity you have, make sure that once you have confirmed a person is genuine, they are open. And it's a business entity, not an individual. Don't move money to, like we always say, don't pay any money to any account apart from GTS land. Yeah, the staff cannot even afford to go and put his or own account and say, pay. Anyone that does that, even as a client. There is an issue that happened in the bank that someone went to receive money on behalf of the company and he was sending for us. It's in serious issue because the lawyer, they had to pick him up. So the openness, the transparency here is what I can vouch for any day. And that's why I was asking that this that I still have any doubt, so that I can clear the doubt. Now I know there is no doubt. It's liquidity ratio that is trying to balance so that when there is enough funds, you can push it in. So it's a good one. So I don't know if there's any comment, any observation from here. As GTS Holdings, the vision has not changed. We have different strategy. And what is the vision? To build 25,000 green and smart homes across Nigeria, across the globe by year 2035.
It's a good one. So, why I wanted to ask a question. You say you are building 25,000, is it 35 instead of 25? So, are you building to sell? Are you building to, I want to understand what
building to sell.
Building to sell.
Building to sell.
Oh, okay.
Building to sell.
Okay.
Clients who buy land and so they find develop for us. Like in Ogudu now, as I said earlier, we are just selling 10 plots out of the 60 plots. So the many plots there are for the normal infrastructure. We have water, restaurants. Just, I think the slogan we created yesterday when we went for the Marriott, people saw the picture. Yeah, the slogan we created was a mini Dubai in Lagos.
So that was the thing. So when I got that, like, this is bringing, because I watched the video of when Palm Jumeirah and the man was being built.
You are talking as if you'll be there. Palm Jumeirah, as if you mentioned it like you have been there.
I said, I'll show you pictures. I said, anybody who have seen this, someone, I did a video and sent online. Someone said an acre in this land can make someone a billionaire in the next 30 years.
Yes.
That a single acre, because it will be crazy with the amenities coming upon that property.
So, like I said, 10 plots showing it. This area is for GTS land. This one is for GTS homes. This one is for commercial. We want to have a water mall. All those things. So it's just that 10 plots. Let client buy that one. Let's know that we give part of the plot to clients. Perhaps some will say to raise funds, yes, to be able to help our own liquidity also. But the real idea of that place is a prime location. Just if it's that 15 minutes that I said earlier is normal work day. On a day like this, Sunday like this, you can't spend 15 minutes from the island to that wood. And people are already living here. It's buy, build, and move.
What plan did you have to? Because if you know that area,
I'm not doing of the estate.
I don't.
Savior's Creek Estate.
Okay.
Sorry, please, you can start eating.
No problem.
Those are traffic thing. Because I've been in Abuja, so in Abuja is so for me to now accept. I used to tell people around me that except if I have maybe an offer, an irresistible offer in Lagos, that will make me more. Besides that, I can't live in Lagos. Apologies, but I can't live in Lagos.
That's not apology.
Because I've tasted somewhere else. And
Yes,
just that.
I've tasted Abuja. I think I left Lagos 2012 and I was in Abuja covering local job till 2017. That's 5 years. Then
How long were you in Abuja?
I was in Abuja 3 years.
Okay.
There was one I was shooting Abuja in Abuja.
Okay.
Getting Libby.
Okay.
After I say 10,000 estates around Libby. Yeah, so like that, then I came back. I went back to Abuja again 2019.
Okay.
GTS to brought me back to Lagos.
I'm sure you know how Abuja is now.
Yes.
So I can't
Like there are some people that will tell you that they are getting fat and getting beautiful, getting handsome in the stress of Lagos.
No.
I have two cousins.
I agree with you. I agree because, for instance, when I got to Abuja, I was very reluctant to stay. My auntie was telling me, I was very reluctant because that I was used to also and also. I went to Unilag.
Okay.
So I was already in the Lagos place. I went to Unilag, everything.